I'm a doctor of physical therapy and a strength coach, and I specialize in treating pelvic floor dysfunction. And in this video, we're going to talk about what is the pelvic floor and what are these different organs that it helps and supports. So your pelvic floor is made up of muscles, tendons, ligaments, and nerves that all support the bottom part of your pelvis. If you look into this pelvic model here, you'll see that there's red covering the bottom. And this is all indicating muscles. You can see them from a bird's eye view, or when we flip over, you can see them from the bottom. And then we would also have the genitalia more externally here. So these muscles span from one sit bone to the other, and then in the front where our pubic symphysis is, all the way back towards our tailbone and some of our spine. All of these muscles serve such a wide number of purposes, but some of the main ones include things like your ability to achieve orgasm and for sexual function. It can also include giving support to the base of our pelvis and our body. The pelvic floor muscles have to be able to contract and relax in order to have sphincteric function, which means the ability to let things in and out of our body. And as well as that, these muscles help to absorb shock and to be kind of a system in our body that takes on pressure and holds these bones in place. There's a wide number of different functions, but for the purpose of this video, we'll talk mostly about these sphincteric functions and how it has to do with our bowels and our bladder. We have our bladder that sits right in the front of our pelvic floor. It's supported by these muscles and has organs above it and tissues below it, but it really kind of sits right inside of the pelvic muscles. Behind that, we have more of our reproductive system and our reproductive organs. And then tucked right next to that is our rectum and our digestive tract above it. So all of these things are tucked nicely into the pelvis itself and supported by the pelvic floor. These muscles need to be able to expand and relax in order to let things come out of the body. But they also need to be able to contract at the right time to keep things in the body. So we always have this system working together where muscles are pushing and pulling or contracting, relaxing, and stretching in order to achieve appropriate function. These muscles also share common attachment sites to the different muscles that we think of more orthopedically. So we have our hip flexors, our glutes, our hip rotators, our spinal muscles. All of these things blend into similar areas as our pelvic floor muscles, which is why most people don't just have pelvic floor issues. They might also have lingering back issues or tight hip flexors or tight hips or glutes that they feel like they can't connect to. And that's because all of these muscles work together as a system. It's not just the pelvic floor in isolation. It's how our hips move. It's how our core is functioning. It's how our glutes play into this, and looking at things as a whole system. Just like every other muscle in your body, these pelvic floor muscles need to be able to contract, to relax, and to lengthen. So a lot of people think that a pelvic floor should be really tight, but you wouldn't want your muscles to be tight in your hips or in your back or anywhere else. We want muscles that are strong, that are able to contract, relax, and lengthen when we need them to.